So we're going to do an experiment, right? Yesterday I made a tray of seed starting compost of my own mix. There's 2 spades of sand, 2 of fungally rich compost from wood chip piles, 2 of biologically rich compost from the compost heaps mixed with biochar, 6 handfuls of perlite, and then topped up with compost to fill the bucket. We sow broad beans, peas, and some onion seeds. And that's sitting down in here now in the polytunnel. This one here, I'm going to give it a better label because we're going to do an experiment where we're going to try just this bought-in compost, multi-purpose compost as a seed starter, by itself, with no drainage, no nothing, just the compost by itself. So here it is. It's had 2 scoops, 2 fills, pressed, tamped down well with the butt of the trowel, and I'm going to soak it now, and then we're going to sow some seeds and we're going to experiment and see if there's any difference between the 2 seed starting mixes. Alright, so I always try and water things where it's the driest. This is a bed inside the polytunnel now, so it's going to get a little bit of the extra water, nothing wasted. So soak the tray completely, drench it. There's half a bucket gone in there. So we're going to see, just this mix should prove to be quite water retentive. Should hold a lot of water by itself. So we'll give that 5 minutes. Meanwhile we'll prepare the seeds. So a bit about the importance of labels. We've got black Russian, broad bean, fill the bucket pea, and we've got a mystery onion. I said that these were definitely onions, but then without the label you start second guessing yourself, so I've had to put onion, maybe. Might be leeks. I'm freaking out a little bit about that. I'm pretty sure it's onion, but without a label I can't be definite. Memory just doesn't last all winter, unfortunately. But with 2 labels, we'll just grow this on, and so I'll sort of be demonstrating that if we know roughly what the species is, those little black triangular seeds are onion seeds, allium seeds. If we know they're alliums, we can treat them like alliums, and we can grow them on anyway, and we'll see. We'll have to keep a watch on them and keep that question mark going for about 4 or 5 months. One wee mistake with a label and it equals 5 months of patience then. So this is getting dry. So we're just going to push it in, make sure it's really firm. So you give it a second soaking then. Just so that there's no water channels in the actual block itself and the whole thing's completely bound together. So it's going much slower this time compared to yesterday's tray. It's just sort of pooling, creating little bogs on the top. But we'll just leave it some more time. So there we are, all ready to go. We'll plant them out like this, and it'll be exactly the same seeds, 1 day apart, exactly the same amounts, same size of tray, same planting preparation, or sowing preparation rather, and then we'll put them beside this one in exactly the same spot, and we'll see. We also have home guard early potatoes sitting chitting, they don't mind. And this is going to go in today. This is winter garlic. You didn't need to sprout these just sprouted in the bag, and it's the first chance I've had to get out to them. So this is doing no harm, but it's not doing any good either. It'd be better to have them in the ground earlier, let them just work their way out, but this is a bit weak. It'll be okay. They're a hardy plant and they're very slow anyway, so there's lots of time for them to catch themselves up. And also we've got a lot of trees that need to be put out, pear trees and magnolia and different things. It's a damson. So there's a woman called Orla Sally. She lives out by the golf club and over there, and she put together this wee pack, 30 quid, and it was all the money was going to her school, to their beekeeping initiative. So really great idea. All of these are probably grown from cuttings, or so we've got crab and wild plum, hazel, got a wild pear, blackthorn, you know, and then these currant bushes. She does these amazing currants as well. I got a cherry as well separately. I think that's it there from her, all part of the same package. So for 30 quid you can help some kids learn about beekeeping and walk away with all these amazing plants. So good luck everybody. We're going to sow these now. I'll show that, and that'll be the end of this wee video.